Have you ever wondered what really happens while we sleep? You might think that sleep is just a state of rest where your body and mind shut down. However, the reality is much more surprising and complex. During sleep, your brain performs critical functions for your health that don't happen when you're awake. One of the most fascinating discoveries in recent years is the glymphatic system, an invisible but essential mechanism that cleanses toxins accumulated in the brain. Imagine it as a system of pipes through which a fluid circulates, washing away brain waste. These toxins are residual products of the functions that the brain performs during the day. If they are not eliminated, they can accumulate and, over time, cause irreparable damage. The glymphatic system is only activated during deep sleep, which makes it indispensable for long-term brain health. This also explains why lack of sleep is directly related to problems such as memory loss, difficulty concentrating, and, in more severe cases, neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's and other forms of dementia. Scientists discovered that this process is similar to the lymphatic system that cleanses the rest of the body, but with a key difference. The glymphatic system only works while you sleep. While you're awake, these cleaning ducts remain inactive, meaning your brain has no other way to get rid of these harmful substances. That's why sleep is not a luxury or a waste of time. It's a fundamental biological function that ensures the proper functioning of your mind. This raises an important question. If sleep is so crucial, is there anything else you can do to optimize this process? The answer is yes. It's not just about how much you sleep, but also how you sleep. The position in which you rest directly influences the efficiency with which your brain cleanses these toxins. And this is where a surprising finding comes in. Sleeping on your right side can make a huge difference in your brain health. 2. Sleeping on your right side, the best position for your brain. The idea that the position you sleep in affects your brain health may seem strange, but it has a solid scientific basis. Recent research has shown that side sleeping facilitates the glymphatic cleansing process in the brain. And between the two options, sleeping on your right side seems to be the most efficient position. Why does this happen? It all has to do with the anatomy of our body and blood circulation. In the right lateral position, the right jugular vein, which is the main pathway for draining blood from the head, is more open. This facilitates blood flow and, therefore, the process of waste removal through the glymphatic system. By allowing the fluid to circulate more freely, the brain can get rid of toxins more efficiently. In addition, animal studies have confirmed that side sleeping improves brain circulation and drainage compared to other positions, such as sleeping on your back or stomach. In mice, which are the most widely used model in this type of research, side sleeping showed a clear advantage in the elimination of harmful proteins, such as beta amyloid, which is one of the main culprits in the development of Alzheimer's. Another interesting observation is that people with neurodegenerative problems, such as dementia or Alzheimer's, tend to sleep longer on their backs. This could be a consequence of the disease or perhaps a factor that aggravates its progression. Although more research is still needed to establish a definitive causal relationship, the truth is that adopting the right lateral position is a simple and risk-free practice that can improve brain health. If you are used to sleeping on your back or stomach, don't worry. Side sleeping is a habit that can be trained. Throughout the video, I will explain how you can get used to sleeping in this position to maximize the benefits of your sleep. But before that, let's talk about what happens if we don't pay attention to our sleep quality and position. 3. The consequences of not sleeping well and in the correct position. Many people underestimate the effects of not getting enough sleep or sleeping in inappropriate positions. You might think that a night of interrupted sleep will only leave you tired the next day, but the damage goes much further. Chronic sleep deprivation and poor sleep quality are directly related to short-term and long-term problems in your brain health. One of the most immediate effects is loss of concentration and memory. When you don't sleep well, your brain can't properly eliminate the toxins accumulated during the day, which affects its ability to function at its best. This translates into frequent forgetfulness, difficulty solving problems, and a reduced ability to learn. If you've ever felt brain fog after a sleepless night, that's exactly what's going on. In the long term, the effects are even more alarming. The accumulation of proteins, such as beta amyloid and tau, which are eliminated during sleep, is a key factor in the development of Alzheimer's. Lack of adequate rest is also associated with premature brain aging and an increased risk of dementia. In addition, sleeping on your back or in positions that hinder circulation can aggravate these problems, as the glymphatic system cannot function at full capacity. Other negative effects include an increased risk of cardiovascular disease, metabolic problems such as type 2 diabetes, and a decrease in overall quality of life. The relationship between sleep and health is so strong that even small improvements in your sleep habits can have a significant positive impact. Now that we understand why sleeping well is so important, the question arises, how can we train ourselves to sleep in the correct position and ensure that our brain is optimally cleansed? The answer is simpler than you think. 4. Training your body to sleep on your right side. If you're used to sleeping on your back or stomach, changing positions may seem difficult at first. However, with a few simple techniques, you can train your body to sleep on its side and reap all the benefits this offers for your brain. One of the most effective strategies is the so-called tennis ball technique. It involves sewing a tennis ball to the back of your pajamas or placing it in a pocket in the center. If you try to turn on your back during the night, the discomfort of the ball will automatically make you return to the side position. Over time, your body will get used to sleeping on its side naturally. Another option is to use pillows to keep your body in the correct position. Place a firm pillow behind your back to prevent you from turning and another between your legs to keep your spine aligned and reduce pressure on your hips. In addition to helping you maintain the side position, this will also make sleeping more comfortable. While it may take a few days to get used to sleeping on your side, the benefits are worth it. At first, you may wake up several times feeling uncomfortable. But with practice, your body will adopt this position as its natural way of sleeping. Remember that the goal is not just to sleep on your side, but to do it on your right side. This maximizes blood drainage through the jugular vein and improves the functioning of the glymphatic system. By sleeping on your right side, you will not only be improving the quality of your sleep, but also protecting your brain against long-term diseases. 5. Other benefits of sleeping on your right side. Although the main benefit of sleeping on your right side is related to brain health, this position also has other important advantages for your body. One of them is improved digestion. When you sleep on your right side, your stomach is in an optimal position for gastric acids and food to move properly through the digestive system, which helps prevent acid reflux and other stomach problems. In addition, this position reduces pressure on the heart. By sleeping on your right side, your heart doesn't have to work as hard to pump blood, which improves circulation and reduces the risk of cardiovascular disease. It also facilitates breathing, which is especially beneficial for people who suffer from sleep apnea or respiratory problems. Another little-known benefit is that sleeping on your right side can help reduce pressure on your spine. By placing a pillow between your legs, you can keep your spine aligned and avoid back or hip pain, something that many people experience when they sleep in inappropriate positions. Sleeping on your right side is not only good for your brain, but also for your body in general. It's a simple and free practice that can significantly improve your quality of life. If you haven't tried it yet, I encourage you to do so. 6. Small changes, big benefits. Sleeping well is not a luxury, it is a necessity. Sleep is the time when your brain cleanses itself, repairs itself, and prepares to face a new day. Adopting the correct sleeping position, especially on your right side, can optimize this process and protect you against problems such as Alzheimer's, dementia, and other neurodegenerative diseases. In addition, sleeping on your right side has additional benefits for your digestion, your heart, and your spine. It's a simple change, but one with a profound impact on your health in the short and long term. If you care about your well-being and that of your loved ones, start by improving your sleep. Make it a priority to get at least 7 hours of sleep each night. Train your body to sleep on its right side and reap the benefits of this scientific discovery. Your brain will thank you. Will you give it a try? Let me know in the comments if you usually sleep on your side, or if this video has motivated you to change your habits. Don't forget to share this information with your friends and family. Remember, knowledge is power, and something as simple as sleeping on your right side could change your life. See you in the next video and sweet dreams.